What's up? In today's video, we are going to talk about the fan-based ad strategy, the strategy that I have been recently testing and recently have developed. This is the ad strategy I believe every coach and creator should be using in 2025 to grow their personal brand and offer with zero pitching in the ads. You are literally have zero pitch in the ads. Thanks to the system, you grow a qualified fan base, warm them through your content and convert them through DMs or booking link. You convert them through the IG ecosystem funnel that we are going to talk about later on. So why most coaches don't run ads when paid ads print you literally money? When you put money into the ads, they literally bring you so much money that it's like fuck you money. So why coaches don't do this? Here are a couple of the reasons. They've built a brand about authenticity and they don't want to ruin it by being the guru mod, by selling in that ads, right? They think to run ads, you need to be more established. No, I see people run ads with 2,000 followers and they are literally fucking crushing it. They are making 14x ROAS with their ads and only 2,000 followers because they have the strategy dialed in that I'm going to show you later on in this video. They think ads work with a complicated funnel, VSR or big budget. Thanks to this strategy, you don't need a complicated funnel, VSR or big budget. It's everything so simple that everyone can run it. It's so simple that everyone can run it with a good offer and some social proof. They fear wasting money and getting low quality leads who ghost them. Thanks to this ad strategy, it's not going to happen. They are stuck doing organic and hoping for DMs instead of controlling their growth. Guys, if you want to make some stable income like $40,000 per month every month, you should never rely on organic because organic goes ups and downs. You need to make viral video. Maybe it will be no viral topics. So with organic you can make of course a lot of money. But with paid ads, with this strategy, with this fan-based ad strategy, you are going to bring eyeballs to your offer, to your personal brand every month, the same amount, right? And it will have still the same data or even better, right? Coaches don't do ads because they fear of sounding salesy or pushing CTAs in the ads. Thanks to this strategy, you will not sound shady. I promise you that. They've gotten a few viral reels and they think like how I said, they mastered organic. Guys, to master organic, you need to be a viral persona. You need to master everything. You need to have interesting lifestyle. You need to have flashy lifestyle. You need to have the aura, but some people don't have this viral aura. So that's the reason they won't go viral again. It's about your viral persona, how I call. You need to master your tonality. You need to master how you speak in front of the camera. This is everything you need to master to go viral in the organic space, right? They think ads are selling about something instantly, not just being seen, and they don't see ads as a shortcut to build a warm fan base faster. With this fan base ads, that's why it's called, they're going to build very warm fan base, and a lot of coaches are running these ads and you probably even don't know about it. This is a quick fun fact. So why fan based ads are different? We don't run ads to a funnel, we run the ads to our fire content. There's no opt-in, no pressure, just curiosity and watchable content. It builds you as the brand, not just the offer. You attract people who follow, watch, trust, and later on buy. They tap into your ecosystem and then they naturally buy without you pitching them some offer. That's why I like this fan base a lot, because I don't want to sound salesy. I don't want to sound in this video salesy too. But this ad strategy is so insane that I'm fucking very excited to it to start offering to a couple of my clients. Like, these ads feel very organic. You don't feel this is some ad, right? It's engineered and you are not relying on the algorithm thanks to these fan-based ads. So this is some calculations I made a little bit with my data and with ChatGPT. So with these ads, you got around the CPM, cost per 1,000 views, around $10 to $20. The hook rate, it depends on your video, on your tonality, everything. But let's say it will be more than 3 seconds, right? Follow rate will be around 2 to 5%, and client conversion rate will be 1 to 3% of followers after nurture. Like, everything comes down to your Instagram landing page and nurturing process that I'm going to show you later on in this video after this system. So for example, let's say we spend $500 in the ads, we get around 35,000 views. With the data I showed you right here, we get around 600 to 1,000 followers. How I say, it depends on this shit. And you get around 2 to 8 clients. You still get insane ROAS. Like, imagine you are charging $2,000 for a mentorship. I've seen guys ripping $2,000 offers with this ad system with 2,000 followers. That's why I've tapped into this fan-based ad system, because I've seen a lot of coaches, a lot of small coaches, a lot of micro coaches are crushing it with the system to grow their personal brand and grow their offer and grow their name in the space thanks to these ads. You're just using money to push you into the eyeballs. This is very smart. So this is how the system works. The system is very simple and it's not something hard, right? So you are running your Instagram, aka fan-based ads. This is like reliable traffic. Thanks to this, you get qualified followers and clients, and from there, you need to tap in them into the nurturing process when they click on your profile, right? So how we nurture these followers and these people that clicked on my profile is through Reels, Stories, and organic YouTube VSL. On the organic YouTube VSL, if they are fucking really nurtured, you have a bugger called VSL if they are ready to buy in the description. But this is a side thing, right? Or you can have a free training there too to collect some opt-ins. But this is like side things, you don't need to do this. But you can say in the organic YouTube VSL, and this is like really smart move, I recommend you doing this in your every video. Say if you have more questions, feel free to DM me on my Instagram, right? You can have like your Instagram in the description, or you can say that in the video. So if they have some questions, feel free to DM me in the Instagram. And from there, you're bringing them into Instagram convos. How we are going to bring them into the Instagram convos is by Reels, command for lead magnet, on Stories, command for lead magnet, for example, on how to get jacked in 30 days for some ebook, for example. And from the Instagram convos, the Instagram setter takes over the every conversations that you have in the DMs. He nurtures them and qualifies them. And if he feels he can help them out with some YouTube video that the creator or the coach already like recorded. For example, he has a video on how to get jacked in 30 days. He's going to recommend him, oh, I have a video on how to get jacked in 30 days, so I'm going to send it. You are not sounding salesy, and you're going to nurture him even more with the YouTube video, because you know how many times you nurture them, qualify them in the DMs, and they ghost you. They are not really nurtured. That's why they are not hopping on the calls. That's why I use the YouTube video method to nurture them even more, because there's some study that if people see your face more, they're more likely to buy from you. There's some Harvard study on this. So if the setter feels the lead isn't fucking sold, I recommend you sending them the YouTube video to help them out and to nurture them even more. Why? Don't be scared to sending them YouTube videos and giving them free value. Problem happens every second, guys. You every time solve one problem and a new problem appears. Every time it happens. So they will buy your coaching program, because after they will watch the YouTube video on how to get jacked in 30 days, they'll have another problem. They'll have, for example, problem with what they should train, because it's, for example, isn't working out for them, or what meals they should eat, right? So problems happen every minute, they happen every second, so don't be scared about giving them free value with the YouTube videos. So like if the setter feels they aren't fucking sold, send them the YouTube video to help them even more and nurture them, and they will come back. The setter will later on follow up with them. Oh, did you like the video, for example? Again, new conversation, they are even more nurtured. You are not losing that lead by sending them the YouTube video, so don't think about them. Later on, you are one day going to sign him as a client and collect a lot of shitload of cash thanks to strategy, guys. And from the students you get, you want to have insane case studies, because from these case studies, we are going to run retargeting ads with irresistible offer for the ones who didn't convert through our nurturing process or didn't like the offer that we are offering, for example, in the DMs or in the landing page. So now I'm going to show you how your profile should look like, so you fucking kill it with this fan-based ads and make some fuck you money, right? So I'm going to give this example. For example, on Rash, he isn't running this fan-based ads, but he has really good profile. So I'm going to show you the examples on this profile, right? So the first thing you need to have is a good profile picture with your face. You see, very nice, smiling, very nice, positive and professional picture. And you want to have nice name, Rash Trades, preferably not some numbers or some long name. You want to have easy name that people can remember. For example, my name is Marco Hustle. Everybody remembers that. So have a simple name so people can remember you. Even if they don't follow, they will type that into the search bar and they will find your profile, right? Another thing is, this is like very crucial, is to have a good bio, like helping struggling traders become profitable, DM Shark with the CTA. And then you want to have the organic YouTube VSL. He has no organic YouTube VSL now in the place, but he has a couple of good YouTube videos like day in the life, couple of client case studies, and you want to have like something like this: case studies, day in the life videos, and a lot of valuable videos. and the organic YouTube VSL is basically a video sales letter where you are giving them shitload of value and have a CTA at the end of the video, right? You are not selling them, just giving them free value. This is how an organic YouTube video should look like. This video I'm recording, for example, could be an organic YouTube VSL. Then you want to have a highlights flywheel to nurture your audience, for example, live, profits, YouTube, mentorship, student wins, client wins, etc, etc. Thanks to this, a lot of people like look on these highlights. Maybe you don't know this, but when I look at some coach, I'm looking always at their highlights, if they have some proof, if they are real, if they are trustworthy. So these highlights are like very important, and maybe you don't know about this. So dial into your highlights, and of course you need to have good content so the system works. For example, Rash has very good content strategy. It could be a little bit better, but it's very good comparing to his trading competition and many coaches. I like this content strategy a lot. So he's posting top of funnel reels. These reels I made to get a lot of attention, a lot of eyeballs to his profile, and then you nurture them through your videos, right? But instead of this top of funnel reels, we are running the fan base ads. But of course, post top of funnel reels once a week, for example, to get the free eyeballs. The another videos that he's posting is the community videos where he's answering some questions in the comments, answering questions of his students, etc, etc. Thanks to his videos, he's building community with his audience. And the third video style that he's posting is the nurture/value reels, where he's giving value on trading, giving them actionable tips, doing breakdowns when he's trading, like he's breaking down how he made this trade very profitable. And if you are a trading coach, I recommend you doing this content style because you are going to be very ahead comparing to many trading coaches that say that they are scamming. But if you are doing this video style, you are not going to be taken as a scammer because you are breaking down every step you've done and how you made this trade profitably. And the last reels that he's not posting is the CTA reels. I would make the CTA reels to get them into the DMs for lead magnet mostly, or saying them, if you want to scale your coaching offer to $30,000 per month, comment the word coach and we'll go on from the DMs. Like guys, you've probably seen like organic works. He's getting like decent views, 10,000 views, 3,000 views, and he has like decent following. Organic works. I don't say organic isn't working. Organic is going to get you to the $30,000-$40,000 per month mark with your coaching offer, but it's not going to scale you because organic always has a ceiling. Or of course, if you post 5 times a day or build a clipping team, sure, it works, but it costs time. You need to always record new video materials. You need to create day in the live vlogs every 3 days. Like for example, Brad Scale does. He has this system like very dialed in, and this is why organic works for him. He has very good clipping team. He has a viral persona. He's doing viral stuff. Like he's buying every car every week. So he's very viral persona. But most of you guys don't have a viral persona. You have boring lives and people don't want to watch this. People don't want to watch this in the organic, and you probably know these like valuable reels don't pop up much. They don't go viral but get you a lot of clients and trust, and like it's just value reels. And by the way, organic makes you hustle for the attention, but with fan base ads you buy it, control it, and scale it. So this is how I'm scripting the fan base ads, right? So the first thing you need to have a call out your target audience and their pain point. The second thing is to highlight their pain points by describing the emotion they are feeling and the real world consequences. The third is micro CTA, telling them to follow you for outcome. The fourth thing is social proof, placing you as the industry leader. The fifth thing is social proof, using your client's result. The sixth thing is, if that sounds like you and want to you want to describe the dream outcome in a third alternative way with specifics. Instagram, go through my content and I will show you exactly how. So you can screenshot this formula. This formula is very working, and even the guys I've seen running these fan base ads are using this formula. They're like using very similar formula to this, not exactly this one, but it's very similar, so it's already working. And by the way, if you're a coach or a creator looking to build or scale your offer or run these fan base ads I showed you right now, book a free consultation below for a free funnel audit and a strategy call where we'll map out a game plan to maximize your growth and profit. So guys, it's the first link in the description.